was being done, or is it regressive? What do you think?
I think it's neither. I don't think it's empowering or it is regressive. I think we are seeing, I think so personally, that we are seeing too much into it. I think when an item number comes out, it is a song, which is a popular song, which the producer probably wants should become a big hit, which the producer wants that, you know, whenever there's a party, people play that song and everybody comes on the dance floor and dances. That's probably the thought. How the treatment of it is a person's individual prerogative, whether I want to be a part of it or not. So some, yes, are empowering, some are absolutely regressive. But who are we? I want to ask that question. How do we decide who is the one who's going to decide which one is regressive and which one is empowering? Who sits down and says that is good or that is not? Everybody has an opinion. There might be people who turn around and say a Munni or a Sheila or any of the popular songs that come out are regressive, but there are those people who turn the amps on full volume and dance to it at every wedding and every party. So don't listen to it if you think it's aggressive. I really believe in the power of choice in this country, and I make the choices. There are songs that I love and I do.
But a lot of the 12-year-olds will pick it up anyway. You know, they don't have that choice.
Yeah. Absolutely, they do pick it up anyway, which is. And I think that when, you know, a song like that comes out, are you trying to tell me that we can turn around and say, alright, we shouldn't have item songs in this country because somewhere, I heard this comment by somebody who said that, you know, it titillates men and it sets an example in men's minds about how they should be looking at women, and hence little girls turn around and say that's how we should be to get attention from men. But how much do you dictate and how many things can you control in terms of what the freedom of somebody to say is? Are you telling me that Quentin Tarantino should not have existed? All his films are about violence and sex. There is a very delicate line here. Either we have a censorship on songs which turns around and says, alright, this song may not be good for 18-year-olds and under. And then those songs are not played on television. But those are decisions that need to be taken. You cannot, I don't think in a democracy can you turn around and tell somebody this is what you need to say or this is what you need to make. There need to be laws which control what gets put out there. Look at television today. Look at the commercials that are getting made. Look at what is being put out there in terms of television. How do we control that? Why is it only the films that are being picked on?
I don't think it's about picking on, but I guess, like I said, the fact that because you're a role model and you know, it's maybe conscious choices that you would make. I'm sure you would personally make a choice that, okay, I will go so far and no further, and I'm guessing someone like you would do that. And I mean, as a woman, and I'm sure every woman in this room has faced this, that I don't like it when I am walking on the street and someone sings a really, you know, vulgar song to me, thinking that it's okay to do that. And I don't know, again, maybe a lot of people share this sentiment, but you know, I think boys grow up in this country thinking it's okay to stalk a girl because then she'll fall in love with you. You know, we've had these debates after what happened in Delhi. So I think but what you're saying is very, very valid because it brings out the other side of this. And I don't think there are easy answers. We have time for one more question. One moment, sir. One moment, sir. If you shout, it doesn't mean I'm going to come to you. Yes, the gentleman in the purple shirt. Thank you. Please, sir, give the gentleman in the purple shirt. Please, it's only fair. He had his hand up before you. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. Well, most of the people like you probably because of your acting, but I admire you for the fact that you like taking up new challenges. I mean, you were at the top of your career when you switched to singing. So my question to you is, what has been the biggest challenge and the biggest learning while toggling between two careers?
Well, the first thing I didn't switch. I decided that I'm going to have two careers because I've realized, and I'm sorry, no offense to any of the men out here, but women are very good at multitasking. We do many, many, many things together. We do many, many So my plan was that I'm somebody who was raised with music. My father loved singing. मुझे विरासत में मिला. So I felt that at one point I'm doing phenomenally great films, touch wood. I have amazing work that I'm doing, and at the same time I want to be able to take on something else, push myself a little, see what else I can do. Everybody wants to grow. So I decided to become a complete newcomer in music, which was very scary and completely different. And especially in another country altogether, another culture altogether. But I had some tremendous support from fans and well-wishers who have liked my work all through the years, and I'm taking baby steps, and hopefully in a few years I'll become the musician and the actor that I want to, and we can turn around and say that I'm a musician actor or an actor musician.
I think the best part is that it's on your terms. You're doing what you want on your terms. These are choices that you are making, and that's what makes you a great role model as well. Priyanka Chopra, lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Excuse me. आप आगे जाइए.
पीछे था. अरे इतना मैं पीछे चल तो रहा हूँ. अरे क्या दादा.
Excuse me.
लाइट.
सर
एक मिनट.
आज एक्सपीरियंस किस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस रहा अपने फैन के साथ मिलकर उनकी बातें सुनना और अपने जवाब देना किस तरह?
फैंस के साथ ये एक फैन मीट एंड ग्रीट नहीं है, ये एक सेशन है फिक्की फ्रेम्स का, जहाँ पे हम बातें करते हैं फिल्म्स के बारे में, मेरे एक्सपीरियंसेस के बारे में, एंड बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा, स्पेशली निधि के साथ जो मीडिएट कर रही थी, एंड बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग सवाल थे, बहुत अच्छे इंटरेस्टिंग मुद्दे उठे, डिबेट्स हुए. सो फिक्की इज ऑलवेज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग इन दैट वे.
उसके अलावा जिस तरह से पिछले कुछ फिल्में फीमेल ओरिएंटेड कामयाब हो रही है, उससे कितने खुश है आपका जिस तरह से इंडस्ट्री में जा रही है?
मेरे साथ ये काफ़ी साल पहले हुआ था, और उसके बाद काफ़ी सारी फिल्मों के साथ हुआ है, एंड आई थिंक ये जो दौर बनता जा रहा है जहाँ पे फिल्में अच्छी फिल्मों की वजह से चलती हैं, ना कि क्योंकि उसमें एक एक्टर हो या एक्ट्रेस हो. मैं उस दौर के लिए खुश हूँ कि अच्छी फिल्में चलने लगी हैं, एंड दे आर नॉट बीइंग डिस्क्रिमिनेटेड बाय द फैक्ट कि इसमें हीरो है या हीरोइन.
आने वाले समय में मेरे को आने वाली आपकी फिल्म कितना बड़ा चैलेंज था, खासकर क्योंकि किसी की रियल लाइफ पे बेस है ये फिल्म, तो कितना बड़ा चैलेंज था?
मेरे कॉम एक बहुत बड़ी चैलेंजिंग फिल्म रही है मेरे लिए, स्पेशली फिजिकली. एक नॉर्मल इंसान होते हुए एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन की जिंदगी समझना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. जिस तरह का डेडिकेशन, जिस तरह की प्रैक्टिस, जिस तरह के घंटों का उनको फिजिकली प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ती है, वो सब बहुत मुश्किल होता है, एंड आई थिंक मैं उसको कभी समझ नहीं पाती अगर मैं ये फिल्म नहीं करती. बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग और बहुत इनक्रेडिबल फिल्म रहेगी ये मेरे लिए, एंड आई होप कि मैं एक अच्छी फिल्म बना पाऊँ.
बॉलीवुड एंड हॉलीवुड में कितना डिफरेंस है काम करने में?
मैंने हॉलीवुड में काम तो किया नहीं है अभी तक. मैंने एक एनिमेटेड फिल्म की थी, प्लेन्स, बट आई थिंक फिल्में जहाँ पे भी बनती हैं या म्यूजिक जहाँ पे भी बनता है पूरी दुनिया में उसका फील एक ही होता है. दिल से बननी चाहिए, सोल से बननी चाहिए. जो टेक्निक होती है शायद वो कहीं से बदल जाए, इधर या उधर, बट बिसाइड्स दैट आई थिंक माध्यम सेम रहता है. मैं फोन करके करती हूँ. जी.
Priyanka ji, you look awesome. You are amazing. And this is your fan following. This is what they say. I just want to know what's the secret of your beauty. One question is that. Secondly, if Hollywood offers you a role to play the Bond girl, would you accept it?
बड़े हाइपोथेटिकल सवाल पूछते हैं आप. आई थिंक कि जब फिल्म आती है उसके रोल के हिसाब से चूज किया जाए. एनीबडी वुड लव टू बी द बॉन्ड गर्ल. इट्स बीइंग अ बॉन्ड गर्ल is something that is a notch on your shoulder in a way, but that's a very hypothetical thing. And yeah, I think I'm just happy and confident.
But I would like to endorse that you fit the bill.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best, ma'am. Nice
my single should come out in April, I think. It's called I Can't Make You Love Me.
Will it have the holy element in it? As some reports had mentioned that it will have an Indian holy element in the.
Yeah, it's very coincidental that Holi abhi aa rahi hai, and my video does have a little bit of Holi. Holi is my favorite festival, so the idea was that होली के colors बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं. So there is a little element of Holi. Yes.
So who is the artist you have collaborated with for this?
This is my first solo single.
Oh, thank you.
It was very difficult. Also, learning how to box and having the stamina to be able to box. I can't even explain it. Just everything. मेरा हर part पुर्जा दर्द हो रहा है अभी.